Okay, so right now I am lying down, and y'all, like, even though I got all this stress right here in this moment, like, I feel like I'm in heaven. My baby is still alive. I can just feel these little hands, or I can just feel this baby touching my hand at the bottom of the bump by my pelvis. And it feel like heaven because there was times when I'd be laying down somewhere and I didn't have enough food to eat. And being pregnant and hungry, it hurt so bad. Feel like your body eating yourself. And I got food. So it felt like heaven. Then, like, worrying so much about the baby, and I can check the baby heartbeat and I can feel the baby. It feel like it's more advanced, like with the way it's touching my hand. Feel like heaven. And then, like, I ain't got people just bothering me and stuff. Ain't nobody right here, right now, trying to pull no stunts on me. That's what they did. My whole pregnancy in the jail, everybody was in there plotting on me. And then when I got out, everybody was just around plotting on me in the house. At LaMarcus Sanders' house, James Devon Harris' house, when I would be at the hotels, like, they'll be plotting on me in the hotels, or I gotta leave at a certain time. Running around trying to figure out how I was gonna keep paying for a room. And there was times that I didn't have nowhere to lie down, and I'd be just sitting up at the bus stop or standing, walking for days, had not slept in days. Man. So it just feels good to be able to just lie here with my body and feel my pregnancy, feel all this movement inside of me. Yeah, it's stressful because of how long I've been pregnant, but I got my Bible right here. And I know about Jesus Christ. I know that he does love me no matter what, and that Jehovah loves me. So that just gives me peace inside. That just gives me peace, like, because I know God. And even when I mess up or I don't always do right, he always make a way for me. And he don't see me the way that everybody else see me. The problem is that there's so many enemies. There's so many people that they just want to cause you pain and suffering, and they want to hurt you. You can't stop them. They are very racist and jealous, evil, wicked. And it's like they always get their way. When they saw me with Melbourne, their beautiful little baby boy, they knew God blessed me. And they was conspiring to take the one blessing that I had, that I really, really, really adored, my son. And they hoping that I'm gonna kill myself because they know they was wrong. And when God cast them out of the kingdom of heaven, he cast them from us inside of me. Because the kingdom of heaven is within me. I would never see my family the same way again. I would never see the most powerful women in this country the same. I would never look up to them. I would never see white women the same again. All the women who was worshiping the dollar bill and worrying about money, they will always be my enemies. Because I saw what they was willing to do for $1. Cover up my death. And I'm pregnant. And I expect that from men, to be ruthless. And it pains me that they want to still all sit around and walk around like, let's try to find a way to blame Andrea for this. Let's all try to conspire against her. And then they got men. There's men that's doing it too. And I feel trapped. Because they was abusing me and oppressing me all along. And it was a lot to bear. Being Indian and African in America. It was a lot to bear. Because I had to grow up with blacks. I had to be treated like I was nothing around my Indian family. They African and Indian too, but my grandmother, she's mostly the Indian, and she raised my cousins, and they always treated me like they was better. And we never spent time with them. And in my house with my mom, it's like she raised us like we had to compete with each other based off of society standards. How much you could accomplish, and I was always smart. But then when I was in school, it's like I would get in trouble for that. I would get in trouble for having straight A's. It's like it wasn't the stereotype. And I was in all kind of programs with white girls, Chinese girls, kids from other ethnicities, and I knew what it felt like to be outcast. That when I started, with music, because I could just go somewhere to myself and have to worry about nobody judging me, because I just kept it to myself most of the time. And it made me feel good. Then they all was like, oh, you can't sing, but I wanted to do it and I like to do it, so it doesn't matter if I never be accepted by the world, I like to do it. And when I started working, I was so happy because I could have my own money, get out of my mama's house, buy me a car, same dreams and goals that any young girl have in America. Then there was the men always comparing us and racial mistreatment because of they dicks and what they find attractive, and they trying to tear you down. And I liked working, but I soon realized that there was something wrong in the work field. It was a lot of racism. And I used to always talk about it, like wondering why they had to treat us like that on the jobs and stuff. But my mama never wanted to talk about it. And she was always acting white. So finally, when they tried to murder me in the back of the Montgomery County Jail, I figured out why none of the black people like to talk about the racial mistreatment. Because they was worshiping the white people and they had sold their soul to Satan and he white. And they was back there trying to kill me for him. And I know why they won't stand up for me. Because they sold their soul to the devil and he white. I guess I need to go on a little bit more. All the most powerful black men in the country and the richest ones, they sell us out for those positions. That's the only reason why they got them. It's so miserable for me to see another black girl on the news. Because I know what happened to her. I know it ain't no mistakes. And I know what's happening to these children of all different ethnicities. White, Hispanic, Indian. They not accidents. And they told me about the covens when they were trying to get in my body. And Jesus Christ cast them out and Jehovah came into the cell. He cast them out of the kingdom of heaven and called all my bloodlines. It hurt so bad for me to get on YouTube and see everybody trying to dance and sing and be happy while trying to ignore what they doing to us. Trying to divert the attention to their bullshit. I was watching Watchmen for Israel, and I'm proud of them. I don't always agree with everything that they say, and I don't trust anybody as far as who they really serve after I see how many people is really serving the devil behind the scenes. It's a lot of people. America is almost fully satanic. And then they pretending in the church like they really serving the Most High, and they not. They just want the money and the power over the minds of the people. But I'm proud of them for getting out on the streets and prophesying and speaking against these devils. Because if you let Satan kingdom, which we are in, well, I'm technically not anymore, but I was moving within it and didn't know the entire time. They telling on him and they not playing. Sometimes it seems like it could be scripted, and sometimes I don't even know who they really